In front of you, you have a door. The door opens into a vast ocean of possibilities. It all depends on how well you take that. And to take that, I'll tell you a very small story, very short story. It's not 4 sentences. You heard about Africa? Africa has got a lot of lions, tigers, deer, mane. So every morning, the tiger wakes up thinking that he has to outrun the fastest deer, otherwise, he or she, the tiger, will starve to death. The same time, the deer wakes up thinking that it has to outrun the tiger, otherwise, the deer will be eaten. In life, people are born as tiger, people are born as deer. Doesn't matter how you are born with, but when the sun comes up, you should be one hell of a runner. If you have to survive, it doesn't matter whether you are a lion, a tiger, or a deer. If you learn how to run, you will survive in life. That is all you have to learn. Whatever you do has to be done with 100% efficiency. Very Reverend Father, His Excellency, has told you three words to keep in mind. I also want to tell you 2 words which you always have to keep in mind and use it very frequently, which I find most of the students or most of the people, the younger generation currently now are lacking. I don't hear those words very often nowadays. The first word is thank you. No one says thank you now. It doesn't come from the heart. So try always to say thank you whenever possible. That will bring a lot of good to the person who is doing something, and also it will come back to you. The second one is I need help. Nobody comes and tells me I want help, because the ego currently doesn't allow people to ask for help. If you ask for help, you'll definitely get it. You won't be fed if you don't tell your mother that you're hungry. So even your mother can't feed you unless otherwise she knows you're hungry. So always have an open mind. Tell that you require help, and help will come from some quarter. So with these words, I stop. Again, thank you for your attention, and thank you the college and each and every one in the administrative division of the college for giving me a chance to be among your midst. Thank you so much. Good day.
Thank you, sir, for your eloquent words. It is not the honor that you take with you, but the heritage that you leave behind.
It is said that a person's relationship to the heritage is the same as a child's relationship with his mother.
Talking about relationship, our correspondent, Very Reverend Father Prem Kumar, is the heart and soul of Mara Prem family. His encouragement and guidance lead us forward.
It is my pleasure to invite Very Reverend Father Prem Kumar, the correspondent of Mara Prem College of Engineering and Technology, to deliver the correspondent address.
Respected and beloved His Excellency Most Reverend Dr. Vincent Mar Paulos, the Chairman of Mara Prem College of Engineering and Technology and the Bishop of Diocese of Marthandam, the chief guest of today's function, Dr. R. Radhakrishnan, Scientist E1, Rajiv Gandhi Center for Biotechnology, Ms. Gayatri Tangachi, co-founder, director, EICA Biochemicals Private Limited, the guest of honor, Dr. Lenin Fred, the principal of our college, Reverend Father Yeshudas, the bursar of our college, Father Arul Shaiju, the director of Mar Chrysostom Men's Hostel, Dr. Austin, the director, teaching and learning and faculty development of our college, all the dear fathers, Dr. Manigandan, the general convener of EVRASE 2016, and all the faculties of Mara Prem and non-teaching staff, my dear students. This year, the FRSA 16, we see 2 eminent personalities on the dais, and both of them are related to science, and we are technology. And we know the clear difference between the science and technology. The science will say why it is, and the technology will say how it is. So both are very important for any product. And Mareframe now initiated all the research in the product-based concept, where we need science and technology. And that is the reason we always link with scientific people, scientists in the country and abroad. So they will say why it is, and we will say how it is. And if the two things go together, the wonders will happen and the product will come out. And today the two eminent personality, one is Dr. Radhakrishnan, very good friend of our college, and we have recently organized international conference in the campus of Rajiv Gandhi Center for Biotechnology. So they are all very close to us and continuously working together for higher research. And we know we have this Miss Gayatri Tangachi. So Gayatri, she is a very special girl. She finished her engineering, and now she is known in Kerala, the first women-owned biotech startup founder. So, and she and her friend Adra, they have started the new startup program, and they have shown a way to all the engineers, today's engineers. And even Manorama, they have honored them as Karshaka Shri Award, and it is a pleasure to have these type of people in front of us to inspire the young engineers. So this Evraze 16 is special to us. And I just want to tell, because today everybody was telling few words. I also just want to tell 4 words. We have to keep it, and our campus is now building it up. That words are and a bit more. The 4 words. Can you repeat? And a bit more. And a bit more. Little extra. Something extra. So that is the word I want to insist today. The most of the difference between average people and top people could be explained in these 4 words and a bit more. That is what Dr. Radhakrishnan also said. He was able to succeed in his life because he contributed a bit more than maybe white people or other scientists. And Gayatri also, she is now famous in Kerala because she has contributed and a bit more than other engineers. So these 4 words are very important for any young engineers. The people who reached the top did what was expected of them and a bit more. They met their obligations and responsibilities fairly and squarely and a bit more. They could be counted on in an emergency and a bit more. They were good friends and a bit more. As I said, Gayatri and Adra, they were friends. But what is the word? And a bit more. So they joined and started the new startup. So these four little words and a bit more could transform our society if it becomes the philosophy of everyone's personal life. Take some responsibility for the world you touch, the one with which you come into contact. Use the and a bit more philosophy in small ways. It will become habitual and you will start using it in bigger ways. Some of the little ways by which you can take a big difference might include, I will just give you some examples. 1. Leaving a room cleaner than the way you found it. So wherever you are going, maybe in the classroom or anywhere, so when you leave the room, it should be cleaner than before you entered. So that is, and a bit more. Not just being a critic, but offering few suggestions. When you criticize an event, you should give a little more. That is your suggestion. Third, closing a door that needs closing. So if you are entering the room and it was closed, when you leave the room, you had to close. Putting dishes or things back where they belong. So if you are taking something and should see to that it is kept in the same place. Not just speaking to someone else, but offering a handshake. Not just listening to others, but actually caring. Not just giving other a smile, but offering few words. Not just answering the question, but answering it with difference. So these are the examples. You can continuously add more examples where you can say that I have given a bit more. So try to go above and beyond with any additional ideas of your own and transmit your place better than it was transmitted to you. So that is the Greek paraphrase we can keep in our mind. So we have to transmit the place better than it was transmitted to you. So when you leave the campus should say that, yes, these students have enhanced the status of this campus or the school where you study. So it is, try to make your effort distinguished, outstanding and exceptional. Put your own genuinely individual and unique input on the things you touch. Go the extra mile. Success and being at the top rely on the and a bit more. A father's advice to his son: you are starting out and you will be given a lot of tasks to fulfill. The first thing always to do something to the best of your ability. So when you start doing, think that I will do it with my full ability. Then the second time when you do it, give it that little extra. So don't do the same thing every year, every semester. So last semester I had 8 or 80%. So this semester little extra, maybe 2 points more. So take initiative, be innovative, be creative, always go to the extra mile. So Jesus also says in the St. Matthew's Gospel, chapter 5:41, and if anyone forces you to go 1 mile, go with him 2 miles. So something extra you have to think about. And Thomas Fuller also says, good is not enough when better is expected. So always do the better, expected better, and contribute and a bit more. Even yesterday night I was seeing even all the arrangements, the phrase 15 and 16. If I make analysis, lot of difference. Even this year, the sports day, I could see lot of participation. More students participated. Even the lady faculties, they had a takabbar. Even with the girl students, even though they failed, they have given and a bit more. So I really appreciate, and it was very good. And again, the decoration. Yesterday night, I was seeing the civil engineering students. They were making that arch. So that was little, they have contributed a bit more. It was done by them. Usually we call people from outside and they do. And the students know they were enthusiastically were doing, and that was a difference. What I can do extra. And today also, you know, all the stage arrangements, everything different. And especially for the afternoon, I heard that Professor Lin has organized coconut to all the students. It is also different. So everywhere we have to think what I can give extra, little more. So keep the word and a bit more. Can you repeat? and a bit more. If you can do it, we can grow together and our future will be very good. I wish you all the best for this Ebrase 16. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Father. That was a crisp and motivating talk. The famous writer Mary Ann Radmacher said, and I quote, "Courage doesn't always roar. Sometimes courage is the quiet voice at the end of the day saying, I will try again tomorrow."
We have with us Ms. Gayatri Tangachi, co-founder and director of EGA Biochemicals Private Limited, as our guest of honor. She is a leading young entrepreneur who promotes women entrepreneurship and development of young talents with great vigor.
I invite Ms. Gayatri Tangachi, the guest of honor, to deliver the special address.
His Excellency Most Reverend Dr. Vincent Mar Paulos, Reverend Father Prem Kumar and Father Yeshudas and Father Arul Shaiju, Principal Dr. Lenin Fred, Professor Dr. Austin, Dr. Manikandan sir, and all other eminent faculty, staff of Mar Ephraim College, and our eminent chief guest, Dr. Radhakrishnan sir, and my dear brothers and sisters. A very good morning to all of you. First and foremost, I want to thank each and everyone on the dais and all you people here for having me here as part of your college annual day celebrations. It really means a lot, and I'm much humbled to see all the kind words, love, and courtesy. I was actually surprised to see the welcome you guys provided. It was really amazing. As introduced earlier, I am Gayatri Tangachi, co-founder and director of EGA Biochemicals. I'm sure that half of the crowd here doesn't have any idea about me. Well, EGA is a very small biotech startup based out of Trivandrum, Kerala. And we are more into green solutions and, or maybe you can call it as eco-friendly solutions or conservation methods. Actually, I had talked to Father Prem Kumar yesterday regarding what I should talk to you guys about, because why was I called as a guest of honor? So AI told me that, I can just share my experience as an entrepreneur to you guys. Maybe if I can inspire you guys, I'm not sure about that, but I can just tell you about the story behind EGA or the story that led to the formation of EGA. And I am being a little informal because my story might bore you if I get a lot formal. Okay, well, the story starts with two girls, myself and my partner and co-director Ardra Chandramouli. We were batchmates in Sri Chitra Tirunal College of Engineering. We did our BTech in biotechnology and biochemical engineering together. We were family friends, and apart that, we were good friends too. So as part of our college life, like you guys, we always used to discuss about our placements, our career, our future goals and such things. So during those days in biotechnology, we never had any core placements. Like we never had a biotech company coming and hiring us. We always had placements in mechanical, electrical, computer science, such departments, but we never had in biotech. Even now, we don't have core biotech placements in Trivandrum. So those days we used to discuss about starting a company. I'm telling you, this all started in a very small classroom in Sri Chitra Tirunal College. So we used to discuss about starting a company those days. So then we thought we'll go work somewhere, we'll make a lot of money. Then after 40, 50, after having a very stable finance and a very stable family, we can go for business. So, like, the usual chit-chat, like you people have, we just left the dreams there. So, after 2011, that's when we got passed out of college. Like everyone, I got into job. I got into the sales and marketing department of a biotech company. My partner went for her post-graduation in management, and half of my class got into IT firms, then banking, and then remaining got married, So, after that, when my partner came back, that is in 2013, again we were, as usual friends, we go for hanging around, chilling out sessions. And every time this topic used to come up about starting something of our own. So, by that time, by 2013, we had discussed about this, and by 2014, July, we registered the company. That is, after registering the company, we came to know that it was the first biotech, fully women-owned biotech company. We never knew that before. So I worked for 3.5 years. My partner did MS management. So with my life savings and her savings, we put it as a capital. But you know, it's a biotech company. We need a good lab. We need good infrastructure. The capital we put, it was not enough for anything. So what next? We just registered the company. As usual, we just got a good CS. We registered the company. We didn't know what to do. That time, someone has suggested us about KSCDM. That is Kerala State Entrepreneur Development Mission. It is a Kerala State government initiative, and it is for encouraging entrepreneurship. So, you know, as the usual government stuff, we got stuck into it because we wanted finance. So with the help of Kerala Finance Corporation and me running behind them for another 3 or 4 months, I got funded from Kerala Finance Corporation. That is the KSCDM program. You will have to attend an interview, clear the interview, then get for a training session, and if they select you, they'll fund you with loans, and that too subsidized ones. That is, you don't have to pay any kind of interest. That is 0% interest, subsidized loans. So we got through that. And finally, you know, the fun part was ready. The next thing was setting up a biotechnology lab. As you know, we don't have much biotech labs or such kind of things in Kerala. Of course, we have reputed government institutions. But when it comes to a company, we need to know how to build the good infrastructure or how to create a good lab. For that, me and my partner, we went to Hyderabad. We went to many reputed industries like Biocon, Reddy's, then many incubators, just to see the facility. Of course, we can't build a facility like that, but just we wanted to know what kind of facility we could have. I mean, with the amount of money, what kind of best things that we can take in from them. So we went to Hyderabad, we went to many places, we went to meet some incubators in different incubators. And after visiting all such labs, we came back to Trivandrum, started our lab setting up. So I must tell you that it was a very great experience. I could meet a lot of incubators from different parts of India. So with all that enlightenment and I got from Hyderabad, I came back, we started setting up our lab. As you guys know, our place is not that industrial friendly. Half of the things we have in our lab is from different parts of India. Again, as I told you, we registered on July 2014. Our lab got commissioned only by June 2015. It was like a 1-year long ride just for setting up the lab and getting the finance. So in between 2014 October, we managed to get our inauguration officially done by Her Highness of Trivandrum, Gauri Lakshmi Bai Tamburat. And we were blessed with the presence of many scientific persons and many business people. And by June 2015, we got our lab ready. And the lab, actually it is a very small lab. It is a 1,000 square feet building. But both of us are a little passionate about environment. We made sure that our lab is completely pollution free. We do not have any kind of effluents, and we always go for greener things. So our lab, even though it is very small, it is fully solar powered. We do not waste energy. We do not have pollution. We do not have any kind of effluents. We make sure that. So that is why we took this much time. And by 2015 June, we started our production. And I'm aware that you guys don't know what product we are producing. Well, as I told you, this is a biotech company. And our first product range is called Sasya. That is microbial consortia for organic farming. Don't panic. It is actually, I can tell you, that's simple words. Normally we use chemicals or pesticides for farming. For organic farming, normally we use pesticides or chemicals. For instead of that, you can always go for the organic manures plus the good microorganisms that we have in the good soil. For past so many years, we have been using chemicals. We do not have good microorganisms in our soil. So we are producing the microorganisms that are beneficial for the plants. So mixing with the manure, you can use it as a normal plant growth promoter. So that is our first range. That is a microbial consortia for plant growth promotion. So we got the product, we started production by June 2015. Then we started our field trials. And by October 2015, We got it officially launched by Mr. Chris Gopalakrishnan of Infosys, that is a co-founder of Infosys. So he launched our product, and I must tell you, it's almost 6 months after the product launch. We are beginning very slowly. We have our products out in 4 stores, that is 2 in Trivandrum and 2 in Ernakulam, 2 in government institutions only. So we have it